Hang tight if you'd like to see the steps we took to repair this dent without doing any painting or body work on this 2021 Toyota RAV4. All right, so we're diving right in, taking some things apart in order to get access to the back side of the damage here, because we're going to be pushing the dents from the inside as well as also manipulating and pulling the damage from the outside. So basically the tail lamp was not sitting flush within that pocket there, so I know this hole was pretty heavily damaged during the impact of this vehicle hitting a tree, and I basically just devised a little setup that allowed me to straighten the hole. And this is actually just a hole straightener. I added some washers to it and allows us to kind of crimp that metal so that little hole is nice and straight and the tail lamp sits nicely flush. So these blue things that you're seeing on the screen, these are actually called glue tabs, and this glue tab will basically be glued to the vehicle's paint, and this will allow us to basically have something to grab onto and pull this damage in order to kind of minimize it and get it to a more manageable level so we can go in there and kind of fine tune it from the backside. But you can see the fit is really nice here. We've got a good solid glue pulling setup going on here. You can see the ratchet strap is connected to the van and also the glue pulling setup we have here. And look at the pulls we're getting with this. It's literally the closest thing you're gonna get to actually welding something onto the panel and pulling it. And it's tremendous, and it allows us to basically put some tension on this area and then knock down any kind of pressure that there might be in the panel, allowing that metal to really flow. So now that we have completed the glue pulling part of the repair, we're going to move in from the backside with some paintless dent repair rods and start slowly manipulating that metal from the inside of the panel. And you can see it walking out slowly, but we've actually got this sped up a little bit to kind of keep it interesting. These repairs, they take a really long time to complete, to get them to where they're not even detectable when they're done. And what I mean when I say a really long time, just for instance, this particular repair was about 8 hours from me start to finish. And you can see in the reflection of the light here, this is a mid-stage of the repair. Basically just showing you the progress of it. It's coming along really nicely. Still a ton of work to do to get it to go away perfectly. And here is that end result. And you can see in the reflections, everything lines up nicely. And this repair was done 100% of the way without doing any kind of painting or body work or changing of anything during the repair process. So this vehicle retains its original paint, which is huge. Check out the light reflections. Everything lines up really nice. And that's what you're looking for in a paintless dent repair when it's done to a really high level. Hopefully you learned a little something new. Hopefully you learned a little bit about the value of paintless dent repair and what it brings to the table. Thanks for watching.